Alright, here we are getting ready for Game 3. We will submit our deck. Again, the same 40 cards that we had before. This opening hand has both of our colors, Rogue's Passage, no early creatures, although it does have Mind Rot and Stab Wound. Spawn of Rix Maddie is one land away from being castable in this hand. So that's a keeper. And we're facing an island. Let's play a swamp. Launch party is kind of laughable here. It's sort of evident why it's not a fantastic removal spell by this hand, where the only creature is Spawn of Rix Maddie, something we are not willing to sacrifice in order to remove most of the creatures he is going to be playing. He has all three of his colors, which is very exciting. Playing the Key Rune, he's got some ramp, he's got a little bit of everything. Now, despite his ramp, we are still going to want to unleash this. The general default mode of play should be unleash for most of these creatures. You're going to want to err on the side of aggression, because that's what's going to win you the game. Splatterthug is definitely a useful blocker at a 2-power first striker, especially in multiples. But with the board empty here, it is very definitely an unleash that we're going to want to do. And the opponent's not doing much. He's just hanging out. He's enjoying the wonderful game that we call Magic. And he's tapping some lands. This is very exciting. Oh, Augur Spree. Right, goodbye, Splatterthug. Easy come, easy go. Now we have a mountain, which is our 5th land for Spawn of Rix Maddie. We're going to want something to do this turn, so I think just because we have Spawn of Rix Maddie next turn, and if we hit a land, we're going to have Tenement Crasher. We're going to want to Mind Rot him right now to have something to spend our mana on that is productive. And F6 through the rest of my hand, or turn rather. A Racketeer and a Chemist's Trick. Both of those are somewhat marginal cards, I find. The Rakdos Key Rune is back. And Ash Zealot is also back. Making some old friends. And there is that land for the Tenement Crasher. So we will get Spawn of Rix Maddie out here. No leash on that. It makes him big enough that the first strike on Rakdos Key Rune doesn't kill it alone. Ash Zealot, though, also has first strike, so if he were to have kept the Ash Zealot back, he would have 5 first strike damage, preventing me from attacking. He didn't do that, though, so he is very interested in my life total going down too. Maybe he has something else that he's going to play that deals with Spawn of Rix Maddie. Grim Roustabout is something that deals with Spawn of Rix Maddie, definitely. So, I have some choices here. I could Stab Wound his Grim Roustabout. Just remove it, not have to deal with it anymore. I could lay out Tenement Crasher, beat in with both. He would block the Spawn of Rix Maddie and take the 5. Or I could Rogue's Passage through the Spawn of Rixmati. If I play out the Tenement Crasher right now, it allows me the choice of Stab Wounding and Rogue's Passaging next turn. Rogue's Passage gets through both of them if he just has the one blocker. And I get to keep Rogue's Passage a secret yet again. So I'm going to play Tenement Crasher and beat in. Now, he doesn't have the mana to activate the Rakdos Key Rune. He does, however, have the mana to activate Izzet Key Rune, if he wants to prevent this. Although he may prefer just to use it as a looter next turn. Also, he can't activate that and regenerate the Roustabout. So he'll take 5. And then he will have some choices to make. He's got 2 cards left in his hand. He is beating in again with that first striker, not leaving back the 5 first strike damage that he could to threaten the life of my creatures. Just beating with the Ash Zealot. Got a leash on the Thrill Kill Assassin. Okay. So now we are definitely leaning towards using the Rogue's Passage and the Spawn of Rixmati to do 6 each turn, and put him on a 3-turn clock. So let's play that. 2, 3, 4, leave up 1 of each, to threaten that Rakdos Charm that's in our sideboard, which actually isn't bad here with his key runes. So beat in for 6 puts him at 9. Now let's just count his all-out attack here to see what he can do each turn. Now it's not likely that he will be able to all-out attack, but we'll see what he's got here. He's got 3 power here, 2 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is a rather fast clock. And however, he can't activate both of these because he only has 1 red at the moment. If he steals my Tenement Crasher and beats in for 7, that is 11 that he would be beating in for. So we are going to not want to go down below that. Next turn, however, we will be able to both Rogue's Passage and Stab Wound something. However, between the Roustabout and the Thrill Kill Assassin, I'm not likely getting in with the Crasher. I'm probably just leaving it back. It would be nice to hit another land to be able to hold up Launch Party just in case he steals the Tenement Crasher. He is attempting to get a little aggro here. Trying to think of what he could have with red and 2 blue. I honestly can't think of anything that would not have his Rakdos Key Rune dead if I simply block it. So that's what I'm going to do. I guess there's the do 1 damage to everything card. Oh, there's Izzet Charm as well. Very nice, very nice. Did that? Oh no. And then that's dead. And I untap, take my turn. we're just going to have to hope that he doesn't have anything that affects the desired outcome here. He being at 11. I think I'm just going to want to stab wound his Ash Zealot, which feels terrible because if he has removal for the Spawn of Rix Maddie, that stab wound could have made the difference and gone on a bigger creature, but it didn't, and we have won the match. That is round 1. We'll see you guys round 2.